This is the Ohio AgNet from the voice you know at the News You Trust studio, sponsored by BASF and Veltima Fungicide, the proven #1 for the toughest corn diseases with long-lasting residual. When you need to be confident your fungicide will perform. I'm Ty Higgins from the Marion County Fair. A lot going on this week, harness racing throughout the day today. We have the tough truck competition, demo derby, and of course the NTPA coming to town a little bit later on this week. It all ends on Saturday on the 4th with fireworks. Our coverage brought to you by Nature's. Brett Sampson joins us. He's the district sales manager for Ohio. And Brett, how fitting is it the first county fair of the year is where Nature's got its start?
Yes, sir. Back in 1946, Nature's first got its start right here in Marion. It's real close to the actual manufacturing plant that we have here today.
So as we look at the crops around the state, it seems like for the last 5 years, variation has been the word throughout the growing season. This year, no exception. In fact, it might be one of the most variable seasons we've seen in quite a while.
We've had quite a challenging season, starting from spring. Guys that were able to get in the fields early April. Then it turned very wet, unable to be in the field for quite a while, and then finally planting finished up in June. So it's been a lot of variability, a lot of opportunities for nutritional needs for the crops.
What are some of the challenges you're seeing out there this time of year?
Well, this time of year as we walk the fields, even drive by at high speed, you're seeing variable crop growth stages throughout the counties. The things we're concentrating on now is late season side dress. We're concentrating on Y drop. The nutritional needs for the crops before they are actually calling for the nutrition. We're trying to pump the plants up before the need arises. That's the key.
Full season plans aren't something new, but are you seeing them be utilized as much as they should be?
They're not being used like they should. That's correct. So we have a straightforward approach. It's called the Start to Finish program. It starts right at strip till. If you have strip till on your farm, goes right into planting, side dress, Y drop, and then foliar season. So no, this year was a prime example of some of those practices that could have been followed but weren't. We could have been a little bit further ahead on for some growers if they would have followed a strategic plan such as that. But again, we're kind of dealt the cards that we had with the weather. It was a struggle just to get the crop in the ground, and once the planters started rolling, they kept rolling. So it was extremely challenging, and by all rights, it's probably going to be a challenging harvest as well.
What does that do for you and your team when the farmer gets put in that situation? Because then your calendar changes as well. The way your phone rings in different times of the year changes. How are you set up for something like that?
Well, we're set up to go at moment's notice. So a lot of things that I do are still soil testing, a lot of tissue sampling. There's some sap testing being done. So we're identifying and we can kind of control when we can apply the nutrients, how we can apply the nutrients, because timing is critical to a lot of this application. So being the plant that we have here at Marion, they're stocked, tanks are full. We've got a lot of great dealers in Ohio. The growers can rely on those dealers, and I'm back up as far as being boots on the ground. So it's worked well.
Brett Sampson, the Ohio District Sales Manager for Nature's, our guest. Appreciate your time and good to see you, sir.
Thank you, Ty.
Let's check the forecast, brought to you by Seed Genetics Direct, the #1 fastest growing and largest Ohio-based independent seed company. Here's Ryan Martin.
We are not looking at any major precipitation in the next few days here, but very warm, very humid air developing, coming up from the south and southwest. I look for us to be rain-free across Ohio through Thursday night. Friday sees a little bit of instability take hold, so scattered showers and thunderstorms. Only about 40% coverage, though. I'm Ryan Martin.
Thank you, Ryan. We'll check the markets and analysis next here on the Ohio AgNet.
The Ohio Soybean Council is investing in research and innovation to help Ohio soybean farmers get more from every acre. Your checkoff supports research focused on improving yields, reducing costs, and finding solutions to pests and diseases. Through Arable Research Lab, your checkoff is helping bring new soy-based products to market because innovation on and off the farm helps create more opportunities for your soybeans. Visit soyohio.org to see how your Ohio soybean checkoff is driving innovation.
Welcome back to the Ohio AgNet. I'm Ty Higgins, and today's market analysis is brought to you by Louis Dreyfus Company. Excited to bring a brand new soybean crush facility to Upper Sandusky. Learn more about marketing your beans with LDC at 574-566-2113. Tomorrow, USDA quarterly grain stocks report expected to peg U.S. corn stocks as of June 1 at 5.392 billion bushel. That would be a record for the date if realized. And USDA's acreage report tomorrow expected to show 85.37 million acres of soybeans. You can tell the market's getting ready for that report, with corn for July down 10 1/4 at 402 1/2. December 431 a bushel, down 10 1/4. July beans off 17 1/4 at 1109 even. November 1139 1/4, down 17 cents. And July wheat down 7 1/4 at 571 a bushel. Live cattle for June down 82 points at 256.62. Feeder cattle for September 364.57, down 310, and July lean hogs down a nickel at 92.87. From the Marion County Fair, I'm Ty Higgins reporting. We'll see you down the road.